Hey guys, and welcome to a video covering what is going on with a lot of high level magic upgrades and other gear in the current market. So whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So very recently, I was in the market for some magic related upgrades as I needed some for a video I was going to make, which is now almost finished, which you should hopefully be seeing in the coming days or perhaps next week. I noticed I had to pay a ridiculous amount of money for magic related upgrades I couldn't remember being that expensive. And that's because they weren't. Some of the things I bought include the Heart of the Seer, some Seer's Ring, Greater Concentrated Blast, an Armored Battle Staff and all that kind of stuff, was far more expensive than whatever the last recorded trade in the Sooty bot was, because either someone's merching them, there's too little supply, or there's something else going on. I definitely think the Arglacier update made the biggest contribution to these items going up in value as less people are doing those bosses, for example Rex Matriarchs or Carapac, because everyone wants to make the most amount of money by getting those tier 95 melee weapons. As the Arglacier is probably one of the best bosses in the game for GP power unless you go dry on Nylas or a core. I do think that is one of the most logical explanations for magic gear going up in value or some other items going up in value, but what if you don't go dry at the Arglacier? What if you make a big amount of money? What do you do with that money? Get gear upgrades. Suddenly you have more money to spend. Suddenly there's less supply, but more demand because people have more money. Probably on average. Suddenly, these players are able to afford much more expensive gear upgrades, so they go ahead and buy it. If it's something that is permanent, like the Greater Concentrated Blast ability, as soon as that ability codex is used, it's completely taken out of the game, and no longer in circulation. Now, the Fractured Staff of Armadyl is a weapon I was able to test very recently, and I have seen it going up in value by quite a bit. However, I would watch out with these prices on Sootybot as they are not tracked by the GE. This could very well be someone merching the staff, I wouldn't know, so be wary before you sell or buy an item at that price. It's a lot of money. But yeah, everything related to buffing or making the most out of that Fractured Staff of Armadyl has gone up in value as well, because the Channeler's Ring, the Greater Concentrated Blast, and of course the Armored Battle Staff itself, which you put in your Essence of Finality, are all important for that Fractured Staff of Armadyl if you want to get the most out of it, as you'll be seeing in a future video. So I wasn't surprised that those things were going up, but they were going up really quickly. But so is Virtus, and Tectonic Energy used for Tectonic Armor, and Elite Tectonic, and all that stuff related to magic. So it isn't just these items that are important for the new staff. In fact, even melee gear is going up in value, or should I say recovering to its old price. But I believe there's one mechanic to blame from the Arglacier that is increasing the price of degradable to dust gear, and that is the Frozen Core mechanic, because it demolishes your gear charge. If you're using Serenic, Tectonic, or Trim Masterwork, even though Trim Masterwork doesn't degrade to dust, it destroys your gear charge because it hits you so rapidly, and if you haven't noticed already, well, just have a look at your gear charge. I've already had to repair my Serenic, and I don't even have that much kill count. The worst thing is that this wasn't even changed with the recent patch or Ninja Strike, so it still destroys your gear. Like, it really does. And it makes the cost per hour of doing the Arglacier significantly higher. I hope they change that in the future. Now, are the market changes related to my conclusions? Possibly, but it isn't certain. I just wanted to make a little video about it. Let me know what you think is going on with gear in the current market and why it's increasing in value. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.